Hello friends, I am Yogesh.
I am Arpit.
In the previous two videos we had learned the interrupt, and today we are going to write the program using interrupt, and so it's interrupt programming. So we will write today program using timer 0 with interrupt we will be writing. So we will be writing program timer 0 with interrupt. Timer 0 with polling we already did it. Now we'll do timer 0 with interrupt, and then we will execute step by step in microcontroller, and at the last we will be having the 20 millisecond on off toggling also we will be doing using interrupt. Okay, this will be related with all past 4-5 video. So if you directly came here, I will request you to start from beginning, then only you will able to understand. And if you want to purchase a board, at the last of the video we had shared the information so that you can do the practice. The practice is very important in the embedded system. So let's go forward. Theory we had already discussed in detail. We will directly writing the program now, and during that time if required I will be explaining it. So let's start the new project, and I'll say timer 0 intl, right? See, today I will use the 89S52 controller. I'll tell you why I'm using, because I will run in a debug mode and I will show you. Then later on same code we can download into controller also, so no problem. So we'll select this controller. Startup file we don't need, so we'll come here, go here, and as earlier we are doing the ASM file, and then we can do the give the name. So it's a timer 0 with interrupt. As I told you, we have to write org 0, and I told like we have to say jump to start. This we discussed in the previous video, and then we'll say org 50, and then we'll say start. So what will happen is your code is we will start at org 0, we'll start at org 0, and but in the 00 memory location we are just writing this byte. So this may be 2 byte instruction, so that we are writing it, and then we are jumping to this memory location. So it means all our entire program we are going to write here. So we'll say tmode move tmode comma, so we have to configure timer 0 in mode 1, so it will be 001H, and then we want 20 milliseconds, so we have to move th0 comma, if you remember it was a hash 0, I not remember value, let's calculate for that. So open the calculator and then go to standard and say we want 20 millisecond. So this means 20,000 microsecond divided by 1.085. So this many count we need, 18433 count we need, 18433 count, 18433 count we need, which is in hex it is coming 4801. So we'll subtract from FF minus 4801. See, this all calculation we had already done earlier for 5 millisecond I believe we had done, but same method I am using here for 20 milliseconds. So now B7FE. So I will write here B7, and then I'll say move T0 B7 FE H. So now we had moved the value in it. let's clear TF0. So it is already clear, but then also we'll clear. And I told you we have to move the IE register also. Previously I explained. So we have to write hash 0. I told 82. We need MS bit for the enabling the interrupt and the second number bit for timer 0. So now with this this is for the enable global bit and timer 0 bit. So all other are 0. Okay, and this 2 delay we are using for delay for 20 milliseconds. Fine, and this is like timer 0 in mode 1. So yeah, so we had done all setting. Then we have to just start the timer. So how to say start? So we can say set bit and we can say TR0. Now my timer is also started. Okay, so start timer. Now my timer is started. Earlier in the previous, when we done in polling mode, what we wrote, jump if not bit TF0 and L1, right? Like that we wrote, and then we wrote L1, and then we wrote L1, and then we was waiting here infinitely. So this was called the polling mode. Now we're not going to write this thing. Instead of that we are writing jump to L1. So this is infinite looping where we are waiting for. So currently we are not having the work. Later on we will do this is called the ground loop. Being an embedded system engineer, you should know what is ground loop. So this is our infinite loop. So we will be sitting here and doing the activity. Now that's all. So our this is done. Basic thing is done, but like when as soon as our timer is get over, we are going to go to the vector address of timer 0. So we have to write something in that vector address also. So how to write for that? org 00 h, then we can say jump to timer 0 ISR. You can give any name you want. ISR means interrupt service routine. When we do in C programming, then we will discuss in more detail this part. In this place I am writing this code. So what I am writing, once I come here, what all activity I have to do? I can reload my value, and then I can reload my value in ISR, and I can clear my TF0, and then I have to complement the port. Okay, now here is something which we have to check it. I'll tell you how to do that one, and at last we have to say the return interrupt. That's all. And here what we have to do, here we have to toggle the port. Now see here, the toggling port means what? See, one time we want to make high, one time we want to make low. We need to create here if else kind of condition. So how to create if else condition? What we will doing, we will be using some register. How we are writing? CJNE compare and jump if not equal. Consider we are using R1, comparing with what? 0. So R1, if it is not 0, then we will say some things. Set 1. If it is not 0, it means it is 1. So set 1. This is already 1. Okay, so we can clear R1. Why? Because next time it will become 0. So now it become R1. I'll explain you this thing again. I'll explain you. Let me complete, and then we'll say move whatever we want. So port 0, we can set it hash 0 FFH like that, and that's all. So we had clear and we made it here. But if it is 0, we will make it move R1, or we can say increment R1. So it will become 1 for next time, and we'll say move P0, and then jump to this place. Jump to any name you can give. This is just a name. I'll explain this thing again one more time. See what I did. Okay, first I'll explain this part, then I'll explain one more time. So in ISR, whenever I am coming, first I am clearing my flag, then I am reloading the value TH0, TL0, and now this is the if else kind of thing. What is meaning of if else? I am comparing, and I am coming first time, and I am comparing value of R1. So value of R1 will be either 0 or non-zero. Consider if it is a 0. So R1, if we come, will it compare with 0? If it is not equal, then we have to jump here. But if it is, I told it is 0, so we will be coming down. And since R1 was 0, now we made 1. Now R1 become 1. So that next time we will get 1 here. So now this become 1, and we made port 0, and then we jump to here, exit. So exit is where? Here. That's all. And we'll say return I. Return I means we will be coming here. Next time when we will come, when timer interrupt will come, so again we will be coming here, and then now R1 is 1. So compare and jump if not equal. So R1 is not equal to 0. It will go to set 1 here, and we will clear. Why we clearing? Because next time we want it has to be 0 like that. So we clear the R1, and then we are making it port high, and we are going down. So this is like a in C language, if you think, this is like a if else kind of thing. How we write if else in C language? This is like kind of if else. One time we are going here, other time we are going here, like going high low, high low, high low, high low, like that we are doing it. So hope it making sense. I'll build it here. End statement missing. I'll write end statement. Okay, so I have to. I'll make Okay, great. So now I don't have any error. My code is compiled. I'll explain quickly one time in short, and I'm going to show this step by step. So ORG0, I'll come here, jump start. I'll directly come to the start. And where is the start? The start is here. So I made ORG50. As I told you in the previous video, 43 byte is very important. So I leave 43, and after 43 I made to 50. And in start I wrote all my T mode, TH0, TL0 we discussed, clear TF0, interrupt enable, we enable the interrupt, and we started the timer. That's all. And then we are sitting infinite loop, infinite. Whenever my timer 0 is over, it will come to this place automatically. This is vector address for timer 0. This is the vector address. This is the vector address for timer 0. Okay. So now once we come here, in this place we will get code to jump here, and once we come here what we did, we clear the flag and we load the value for 20 milliseconds, and then this thing I already explained you. This is like a if else kind of thing. One time I am making it low, one time I am making it high, and then I am return. Return I means return interrupt. This is return. Okay, I will show this thing one by one to you, and I'll generate the hex file also, so that I can same program I can run in my board also, M5 also, in our M5. Okay, now see what happening the thing. At the ORG00 location, we only return only one statement. Here we are having 3 byte, but we wrote only 2 byte here. Why? Because in power up we will have only power up only we want to jump here. And where we are jumping to this place, and this place is written in the, you see, 32. 32 means 50. So we are jumping to the all our remaining code is written in the all remaining code is from 50 onwards. In between, you see, we put the empty space. So in between we are not having anything. Only at the location 0B, which is our ISR, this place, we wrote only one instruction to jump to ISR. Okay. So now I am in debug mode. We can go in a timer, and we are using timer 0 like this. And now I am starting the code. You can see here, you can click on this, and now it came to my 50 location. First I am configuring my T mode. So see, my mode is 0 currently. After executing this, it become 1. Now I am writing TH0 TL0. So you see, this is my TH0 TL0. So I am filling those things. You see, I filled here TH0 TL0. Then I am clearing flag, which is already cleared, so no effect. Then I am moving IE register. That IE register is not shown here. I'll move forward. Then I'll say set bit TR0. So you see, TR0 is currently not set, but now it is set, means timer status is in run mode. Now timer is started running. Timer is running. After once the timer is over, it will automatically come to here. So since it is 20 millisecond, it will take some time to come here. What I'll say, I'll click on the run. I'll click on a run. Yeah. So once my timer is over, I came to this place automatically. I put my breakpoint here. So how to put breakpoint? Just you can click it here. Wherever you want, you can put breakpoint like that. So this is how you have to put the breakpoint. So I put breakpoint here. Now it came here. Now it is jumping. In the 0B location, I wrote jump to here. So now it is going to this place, ISR. Okay. And in ISR, if I say port 0 also, I'll take it here. Now what I'll say, I'll come here and you see, I am reloading the value here. I reloaded the value. Okay, I reloaded the value here. Why it's not showing FE? Because this timer is running and it moved that much, it very fast. Now my value is R1 was 0. So now it compare, it got match, it came here. Now R1 become 1. So that next time when I come, it will become 1. Now I'm making it clear port here. You see, port got clear. Then I'll jump to exit here, and then I'll return. So where I will return? I'll return to this place. Okay, I'll show you. Once I could go one step here, you see I came here. Now again my timer is running. You see here, you pay attention in this place. You see my timer is running. So it's going on. Until when? Until we get this overflow. And I'll say run. You see. Now again I got the interrupt. I came here and then I'll go inside this. I'll clear the flag and then I'll load the value again. Now R1 is 1, so I will not go downside. I'll came here. Now I'm making R1 0 so that like it will be next time it go other place. Now I'm making it FF and exit. So when I do exit, I came here and then it is running. Running means here we can do our own mode. So this is how we wrote our first interrupt program. Writing in assembly first interrupt program will give you the lot of clear understanding of interrupt. Okay, I'll download same program in hardware and I'll show you it is giving the 20 millisecond or not. So select your COM port here, select your COM port, select the controller and upload the file. So always download proper file. If you are downloading wrong file, it will give you wrong result. With interrupt I am downloading this. I selected the file and then I'll say update the chip, and I just reset the chip and it's downloading, done. And then I will be running my software and I'll say run, stop, and you can see 20 millisecond, 20. Okay, now I'll show quickly one more thing here. If you want other delay, if you want 20 millisecond on, 40 millisecond off, how you can do that program here? You don't run don't load value here. You load value here in this place, if else place. So this will be 20 and here you can load the 40 other value. So you can calculate the value. I'm not calculating, I'm just changing some value here so that it will give some arbitrary number. So I will reduce B, so I will go with A and 9. So I load some arbitrary value, it will be definitely give the different delay. So on will be different, off will be different. So let's build it and download it, load file, update is done, then our logic, run it. So you see now this is 28 millisecond and this is 20. So I change the some value. If you want, you can calculate the value and do it. So hope guys we had understand the timer 0 we run using interrupt, and this will give you very clear understanding how interrupt will work. If you have doubt, please ask. In the next video onwards we are starting programming in C language. So till now you was waiting for when we are going to do in C. So now we are starting in C language, and if you have any doubt, any comment, please comment it, write to us, and subscribe the channel. If we are making any mistake, please let us know. We will be happily want to correct it. And if you want to listen any other thing in this channel, we are inviting your feedback, what you want to hear from us. And if you want to do the practice, that is what our suggestion is. You should do the practice. You can order the board, M5 board, if you want, and here is the information on your screen. So have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.